think of other things. Okay. All right. It's recording. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I could get. Okay, so all right. Well, let's say does everybody know how different ways to cut something out? Do you want me to go over that today a little again?
Yeah, I would like you to do it again.
Good. Okay, thank you. All right, so there's several different ways to cut something out. So one way is that you can use one of these little, like the polygonal lasso tool. You can use the magnetic tool. You can use, there's a magic brush on here. It's a quick selection tool, but it's not perfect. If you use it, let's see. Now, the size of the tool can be adjusted on the keyboard by the parentheses in the keyboard, the bracket parentheses. Can you see how it got bigger? Do you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. So you don't want to make it too big, but you can. That's not so great. So, and you could, set it to make, fix the settings on it. So that's a little bit much right here. So you might want to take down the size of the brush and say you just want to go. You could do that. But the reason I don't like this as much is because you see how jaggedy it made the edges of the dog here along his head. So that I never like that as much. Sometimes it does work on projects. Um, there's a magic. That's a magic wand. That just takes out. Now you can set the tolerance up here. Like if you want to set it down, you maybe want to try setting it up. Just play, see what it happens. Let's see. What if I set the tolerance up? What happens? All right. Well, then it starts digging into more of the dog. So you don't want to set it up to 42. That's not a good idea. So, you could play with your numbers. That's the biggest thing is that there's no right or wrong answer. Is get in and just play with Photoshop and see what you come up with. Generally, I don't like doing it this way, but there are things that it does work for really well. So, but in this situation, you can use the bracket bars. Also, you can adjust the size of it up here. If you say, oh, wow, I'm on a different kind of computer, I can't figure out how to do that on my computer. You can get on here, and right here is the size. So how many pixels that you can adjust, how big it is. You can adjust the size of the brush, and you can adjust the hardness, which means that it's going to look a little softer like this. Right now, I have the eraser to be more of a hard pressure eraser. So I prefer, if I'm going to do that, I like to use the bracket on the keyboard, the bracket key, parentheses, and if you're going to erase something like this. So, but that also has a limitation when you're doing something like this dog. So I like going in with you can find the way you want to do it, but my personal is the polygonal, or you can go with the magnetic. Magnetic is kind of nice because you just follow the line, the shape around the object, and it'll just automatically make points around the object. See what I'm saying? That's not too bad. It did catch, but it's still it's not bad. It depends. If you want to do something quick, that's not too bad.
It's
But when I
cat.
want to be careful, I usually take the polygonal tool, and you want to zoom it in so you can see it. So I usually go on a Mac, I go zoom plus. Also, is this help anybody? Any questions? Just stop me.
Yeah, I had a question. So when you cut something out, let's say you get the outline, then what do you press after that to cut it out?
What do you mean to cut it out? I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to show you how the different ways of how to cut it out right now, and then you can bring more pictures in. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go here. Okay, so right here is one way you can move around your picture. Right here is the hand tool. Around the hand will move around your picture wherever you want to do it. So say I want to work up here some more. Mute. There's somebody's audio's feedback's coming through. All right, so you see what I just did? So to me, I think this is a more, for me when I do Photoshop, and it takes longer. There are people who are really fast at it, and they're good at coming in and doing all this other stuff. But to me, I just think this is a good, I like doing it this way. And you'll you'll find the way you like doing it, which one you like for your work. But so I get the hand tool. I'm moving around. Maybe I want to take out that bowl there. We have to find a picture where our dog would like to be. All right, I'm gonna do this real quick now. Lawson, hello, good morning. I highly recommend that you you show yourself on the camera, please. We have a new policy in place right now.
Hello.
Doing a demo about how to cut out. Okay, so cut out this feet. Let's see. All right, and then let's see. I use a combination of the eraser tool. Anybody have any questions? Chime in there.
So
So
after you cut out and you finish getting what you wanted, then you press enter and then you'll get the little checkerboard white space.
no, this is what's underneath your layer.
Right, but I'm saying to get that to that point after the magnetics have connected the dots, are you pressing enter and then it gives you that, or?
No, I'm not. I'm doing it as this is what's underneath of that layer.
Mhm.
So no, I'm cutting it out. Oh, I see. I delete. Oh, once that gets blinking like this,
Mhm.
I gotcha. No, all right. So I'm taking out. Okay, you see where it's blinking right there? I
Mhm.
hit delete.
Delete. Okay.
Yeah, good question. Okay, so and that sometimes to me I think it's faster if you get a hold of the eraser tool, but that's personal preference. So, oh, and then you hit delete, and then I go Command D. But on a PC, it's going to be on the far corner of your computer. You're going to have to take that bottom row on the left-hand side, and I think it's the FN key, I think. D is the keyboard shortcut. So what I do is I come in with the eraser when I got a chunk like that. It just depends. You know, if you have a whole bunch of stuff that you want to do fast, sometimes eraser tools is good. It just depends. Just play. You know, there's different, play with the different things. All right, I'm going to take this out. I'll make this pretty. Like I just took the quick selection tool and then Command D to get that blink off there. You just have to see if that's going to, see if that's going to work. So one thing I'm going to show you, I'd like to show you in a little bit, is the blending tools on Photoshop is fantastic. You can do all kinds of fun things. And the filters. All right, so I think I've got everything off of here. And so if you go Command, and you can do zoom too. You can, let's see, the key up here, zoom, I never use it. I go Command plus or minus to make it smaller. I think it's view. If you go up to the, instead of a keyboard command, you can go up to cut, zoom out, zoom in, and fit to screen. So that'll make it where you can go in or out and see the object better. So let's see, let's put him somewhere that maybe this doggy might like to be. Let's see, let's see what we can find. Hide this right now. Go online. Where would the doggy like to be? Oh, let's see. Where's a good place to take the doggy? Maybe put a rainbow heaven.
Doggy heaven, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, okay. He is about 12 years old, so.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He was the doggy that got lost. I picked him up wandering around the road, and I took him back to his owner last week.
Wow.
And I found him through the oh, this is pretty. Well, maybe not.
That's amazing.
And it was amazing because I didn't know if I was going to get him back home, and he was an outside dog, and I did not. I was a lot of things about it. I just didn't. Oh, this is pretty. I did not know if I was going to get this doggy home. But he was the sweetest dog. Like, he was like the perfect house guest. I mean, I've never had a more perfect house guest than him. He was just so nice. All right. Now I can't find it. Come on. Okay, that didn't work. Sharing is paused. Oh, okay. It's stop share. That one doesn't want to be copied. Let's change over here. I'm just going to grab something real quick. Doesn't have to make much sense. All right, let's put him in a rainbow. Yeah. I have so much junk on my desktop, guys. I don't know if you're seeing that or not, but I have a junk. All right, wait a minute. I'm trying to pull up this. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, open, download. So do you know how to download an image off of, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put it right into Photoshop. A lot of times if I need to get something into Photoshop, if I drag and drop right over the icon, can you guys see?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Okay. That didn't happen. Hold on, let me try this again. So a lot of times I can drag. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm dragging and dropping. Okay, that's cool. Do you see what I just did? I picked up an image and I dropped it into Photoshop. Do you see what I did? Do you see it? Can't hear anybody.
Can you do it again?
All right.
I saw you drag something to the corner.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I just took it and for an easy, quick thing, from one trick, quick thing is that I've been able to do is it actually starts another project. Like I just take it and I drag it and I drop it over the icon, the Photoshop icon, and then I can bring it into the project. So, but it made its own project. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to click on this. Does anybody know how to cut and paste, how to copy paste? Two ways. I can't hear anybody. Everybody here?
Yeah, go ahead. Go, you
All
can
right.
go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Right on. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So one way is the keyboard Command C, Command V. And if another way is if you can't find it on the keyboard, go up here to edit and you hit copy. Okay. That's another way. So the way I'm going to go Command C, and then I got to find my other project. All your projects are going to be up in the window. Okay. Then I'm going to go up to Buddy, and then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go Command V, or I'm going to go here and go paste up here. That's where you find that. Okay. Now, I just get, how many copies of that did I get? All right. Now, this is a problem because what I downloaded was really small. So that means you've got to go up here and okay. So that means you got to go up here and image, and it's probably not going to look great, but this is one of the reasons why, okay, I just made a mistake, and we're going to call it a teaching moment. This is why you should check how many pixels your pictures have. Because if it's low, like this is probably like a 300 PNG ping. And so if I expand it big, it's not going to look so high. So you definitely want to rotation. So now you always got to go find, okay, you want to transform it. So what I usually go is Command T. That's the keyboard. Or else you got to be like me and you got to go find it in your keyboard up here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to go ahead and expand it. And I'm not expecting too much good, but I'm doing this just for the humor of this, just for the purpose of doing this demo. So now if you're going to expand, let me show you another thing. If you're going to expand, enlarge an image, let me go back out of this a second. You want to be sure you don't stretch it, because if you stretch this the wrong way, watch this, it's going to look weird. Well, this is doing okay, but sometimes you could stretch it and it looks like, Sally, who was actually really a thin and fit lady, turns into some kind of weird monster. She's got a big belly because the way you stretched her image. So so you can use like so usually I use the shift key when I enlarge anything. Well, that's kind of a neat looking image.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Okay, so how did you get the dog to come to the first layer, like to the front? Would you press for that?
Oh, okay. Well, you see up this layer one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
layers in Photoshop are stacked. Now I'm going to tell you, I messed up and I hit Command Paste too many times, so I ended up with more layers. So you could get real fancy here. Look at this. That's a whole nother composition, or you could just get rid of it. If you say, you go, if that happens and you go, oh man, I shouldn't have that there, that extra picture, you take this layer and throw it in a trash can down here on the right and it get rid of it. Another way you can delete it, you hit Command and you hit the delete key and that will delete it. This one is in here too. I have an extra picture. See it? So two different ways. A command the keyboard shortcut is Command delete, the delete key, or the easy way is just to take it, drop it, drag it into the trash can. So if you want to see the dog, this covers it. There's so many different things you could do though if you're with this layer. Let's say you wanted, you can come up in here into the control up here and you can control the capacity so that you can make it so you could see some of the picture so he comes through. That could be kind of neat. There's all kinds of blending modes in Photoshop that are just amazing, that will do all kinds of things. And I
Okay,
encourage you to play with them and see what you can do. But
okay.
for the purpose of just not confusing anybody, let's go do this. And that's kind of interesting. We got this lady with her hands up. She looks like she's kind of holding the dog up in the rainbow. That's kind of neat.
So are you just clicking the picture and that's how the dog came through, or is you?
It's everything in Photoshop is layers. So
I don't
Right.
know if, did you
The
see that she dragged it? She dragged that first layer over. So she dragged the
Right.
dog layer
Right.
picture over.
I
Yes,
saw.
this is layers. It's all layering. See,
Okay, I see it.
and I can add and cut out as many layers as I want. But check this out. Let's have some fun here. So also I can do all kinds of things to this dog. I can make this dog, let's say I don't like his coloring for some reason. I want to make him something different, you know. I could go into adjustments and I can do in adjustments, I can do, I love to make things really bright colors. So I could even go play around and see, well, that's not happening, is it? Oh yeah, he's a little brighter there. Look at that. Maybe I want to desaturate him and not make him no color. Maybe I want to make him black and white. I could do that. That's kind of neat. So you can do this on yours. You're the creative artist. Just have fun. Now that I like that because he sort of looks like the rainbow, but that's done in Vibrance, and you're doing that. Let's say you want to make them even more vibrant. You can even go back and do it again, or you can go up here and do an image. You go under image and adjustments, and this has, you can do your saturation and hue, you can color balance, you can put a filter on it. Basically, you just need to play with it. Here's another fun one called Posterize. So Posterize is going to make it kind of like art, already like it's painted. This is like putting on the effect. So that's kind of neat, right? You can make him black and white or whatever. So he sort of looks like an art project. What else can you do? Oh, the type tool. Has anybody played with the type tool yet?
No.
All right, so type tool is right over here. So I'm going to do I want to do another project with get more creative with type, but we're going to do it easy today. So you're going to make another layer and type tool. So in your type tool, you have, let's see, wait a minute, where's the, oh, another thing that's kind of changed in Photoshop, Photoshop has added a lot of things over the years. When you go into type tool, which is really nice, they're showing you right here what typeface you can use. They're giving you choices of all your typefaces here that you can pick. Here is, do you want it in, you want bold, regular, and here's the point size that you can use. And do you want it, how you want it to be, you know, crisp, strong, whatever, you can play with that. Do you want it left, just left aligned, center aligned, or right aligned, and what color do you want it? Also, this tool right here can make your text warped, and it can make it follow a path. And what was this? I'm not sure. Okay, toggle the character paragraph. Okay, so here you can make paragraph panels. That's when you're getting real fancy here. So let's just do, I don't think I want italic. Let's do bold. And let's do something like this. So you want to make it something you could read. And oh, I can't read it. Also, so there's a couple other places where you can get the color. Like you can go down to the keyboard to the toolbar and get your color, or come up here. I'm going to put this in white. But gosh, it's still too small. Sometimes I'll go up here and go 130, and I'll put it in. But, you know, doesn't that still seem a little small, right? Yes, no response. Say, yes, Cat, Miss Cat, it doesn't seem really big, right? We can't read it. Maybe we want it to be big. So I'm going to go up to here on this layer. And look, guess what? I hit the move tool up here. And I can, uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, okay, so this will up, when you click on it with the move tool, you can make this as big as you want. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Let's get big. Let's get a little crazy where I'd like to be. So when you want to move it around, you can take your arrow tool on your keyboard to move it around if you want to get real precise on the keyboard. You can take your cursor and move it around if you want to do that. Now let me show you what's really cool. So you're going to go down, let's say you want to have a shadow in here. So let's say you want to get creative with your type. So go over to, this is your blending tools here, and gradient, pattern, background, vibrance, not what I was looking for. Let's see. You can make a create shadow. Click on this, right click on this. And like I said, sometimes you get on these, you just have to play with it and try different things, blending options. Ah, here we go. So you want to go to blending options, and in here is styles, and there's all these different things that you can do. You can try them out and see if that does anything. Right here, you can do a shadow. This will create your shadow. Shading right here. So you can make what direction you want it to go in. You can make it the opacity. You can, what size you want it. Oh, look at that. See what I just did? That's kind of interesting, right? So that's your inside shadow. You can soften it. You can create what size. Look at that. You create a shadow inside of it. So that gives it some depth. You can, let's see, soften, size, down, depth. Okay. I'm trying to find the one where you can make a shadow outside, that cast outside of it. Opacity. Gradient powder. Oh, drop shadow right here, drop shadow. Okay, so now, see, I clicked right here, drop shadow. So then you get a nice drop shadow. So I'm going to click OK, because then you really get that type to stand out. And so maybe you decide, I want to move this around a little more. Just put it wherever you think it looks good. So now we have the doggy. And let's say maybe you want to, I don't know, what could we do to the bottom layer? Should we do something to the bottom layer or leave it like it is? Make that like posterized.
It looks fine how it is.
Yeah, you can leave it how it is.
Okay. All right. Feedback, questions.
No, I don't have any questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you liking this? You having fun with it? You know?
I think this would be an enjoyable project.
I love Photoshop, so I really want to impart that on you guys. I just want you to find out just how cool it is, and then when we get into doing Premiere, that's going to make Premiere is going to be a little easier because the principle in Adobe is learning how to layer things, and so once you catch on to Photoshop's easy, but once you catch on to that, it's going to be so much easier to do editing and stuff. Okay, so I want to show you another. Are we good with this, with layering, cutting things out?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can always review this. All right, so I have another project I start playing with. Like, is it okay to show you that? Or is that going to be overload?
You can show.
All right, I was playing with it last night and I really was having fun with it. So I'm going to show you the video because I think it's amazing. It's playing more of the type tool, and it's taking a portrait and making like the type on the face. So let me show you the video, and it's not too hard, but it just looks so cool. All right, I'm going to share screen and we're going to take a look at it. Hold on. Okay, so question here today, real quick before I get into that video. We're just coming up for air for right now. It's 11:42 right now. I can stay, until 12:30, and we can keep working. I can help you with your project. Friday, we're going to make that, a workshop. I'm here to help, office hours workshop. I'll help you on what you're working on. So if you want to stay an extra half hour, I'm going to stay on and we can work together. Does that work? How do you feel about that?
For like me, for instance, because I'm still on project 1, so I'm running between watching the video and doing the assignment on my computer. So when I get to assignment 2, can I just, if it's before you leave off the meeting, if I get to assignment 2, I could come like talk to you about it or question.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that. Let's do that because I'll stay with you guys. And then Friday we're gonna do 11, and then I'll stay until I don't don't know, like 1:30, or if you guys aren't here, I'm gonna leave, but I'll stay like till 12:30 or so. And so if you're still like in that shape where you're working on project 1 or 2, come, and let's just sit together in our Zoom meeting and work on our projects together, and I'll help you, and I'll make you a host, and then you share a screen, show me what you're doing, and I'll help you fix it. Okay, is that cool?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay. All right, so so don't get overloaded. I'm gonna put this up. I did this because some of you are I've got people who are little geniuses who work way ahead of everybody, and then they're like, Ms. Cat, what do I do now? So that's why I have this little project. So if I get anybody who's just bored and who's just racing ahead, I have an extra project for them. We can use this just as an extra project, give you some extra credit if you want, okay? All right, so let me show you what I got. I think it's cool. Share screen. Okay, so everybody can see YouTube?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to keep me straight here.
Leave a like if you like my content, and let's see if I can get 15 likes for this video. A file or image that you want to work with and open it in Photoshop. I've chosen a photo of Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. Now we're going to step by step turn this image into a text portrait. Step 1. Remove the background from your selected image. In order to do that, you can use quite a few tools like Quick Selection Tool, Pen Tool, and Magnetic Lasso Tool, etc. I'm going to use the Quick Selection Tool as the background of my photo is white. After selecting, press Ctrl+J to make a new layer with the selection only and name it Selection. You're done with step 1. Step 2 is very easy. All you have to do is take a new layer, go to Paint Bucket tool, make your foreground and background color black and white by pressing D on your keyboard. After that, click on the layer and make it full black. Put this layer below the selection layer. Now we start with step 3. Create a new layer. Select the Type tool by pressing T on your keyboard. After that, holding the left click, drag like this to make a text box and adjust it perfectly with the document. Go to Type and select Paste Lorem Ipsum. You'll see some random words inside the text box. You can also select your favorite song lyrics, but be sure to leave no space between the letters. Now we're going to paste this text all over the photo. In order to do that, press Ctrl+A to select all the texts. After that, press Ctrl+C to copy it. Then click at the very end of the first text and press Ctrl+V and repeat it until the photo is covered with texts. Be sure to make the text color black. Then press this tick over here. If you want to increase or decrease the size of the letters or the gaps between the lines and words, double-click on the text layer and click on this icon over here and it will open up a dialog box. Now you can change the size and space from here. And then we're done with step 3. Step 4. Put the selection layer on top of the text layer. After that, create a clipping mask by right-clicking on the layer and selecting Create Clipping Mask, or by pressing Ctrl+Alt+G on your keyboard. This will create a text effect on the image. Step 4 complete. In step 5, go to the adjustment layer and select Posterize and set the value from 2 to 4. Don't forget to press this button here. It will restrict the clipping mask onto the layer below it. Again, go to the adjustment layer and select Hue Saturation. Make the saturation -100. And click on this clipping mask icon again. And you're done with your text portrait. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did,
Okay.
image. In order to do that, you
Okay, that's enough, dude. Okay, isn't that cool? What'd you think of it?
I liked it better before he turned it all black and white when it still had the color left.
Yeah, well, you can decide how you want to do it. Nobody's freaking out on me yet, right? Eddie, how we doing this morning? Oh, somebody has.
Doing pretty good.
I have class at 12, so I'll be leaving a little early today. Okay. All right, Notori, you can just watch the Zoom. Just watch Zoom, and you can come Friday at 11. Okay, so I'm just
Yes,
gonna.
ma'am.
We're not going to start that because I got everybody working on another project, but that's going to be our project for next week because I just want to get into the type tool, and then we'll have a week to work on that to get that done. And then there may be a test. I haven't decided whether we need to do a test on this or not. See how we do, and then we're going to start working on Premiere and editing some video. Okay, sound like a plan?
Yep.
Okay. Feedback, how you feeling? I'm loving your doggy. What's his name?
His name is Sebastian, but I call him Bubba, so he really answers
I
Bubba.
think Bubba works for him.
He's spoiled, so he always wants attention.
Aw.
Yeah, it's my fault though. But
Oh, he loves you. Okay. All right. Thoughts, Fabienne, what's going on in your world? How are you doing with the projects?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. I also want to bring your attention to grades do you know where to find grades in
Blackboard?
yeah, on Blackboard? Let me show you.
Yeah.
So I'm a little behind on grading right now because as you can imagine, I'm teaching a full load and I'm like all of us, distance learning, we're working like crazy. Can you see the Blackboard right now? Yes? No, I can't hear anybody. Yeah. Okay. So when you come to Blackboard on the side of the panel, if you push right here, I'm not going to push it because I don't want to show everybody's grade, but as a student, you can come here and click on this and it'll show your grade. So it's going to show, I'm grading discussion board, did you do the introduce me? It's still open right now. If you haven't done it, I recommend you jump on there and do something. Also, we have another discussion right here that's reflection of the class. You can go get the Zoom meeting from that day with Jimmy Fallon on it. Add something to the conversation, answer two people, and then you have the assignments that are due. So you have to turn things on deadline, and like I said, when I go in to grade it, then that's when you get a grade. So if you don't like your grade, it's either that you didn't turn something in, mostly likely you didn't turn something in, because if you turn something in and do a great job, I just automatically give you 100. Okay? Questions, thoughts, answer, yay, cat, yay, thumbs up, yay.
Yes,
Cat.
I'm used to teaching in a responsive classroom, so this format gets me sometimes off my game. All right, so anything? Tell me where you're at with your work right now.
Miss Cat.
Okay, Dave, yeah.
Yes. Is there another time where me and you personally could get on Zoom or whatever to talk about the first assignment due to Photoshop and everything.
Okay, yeah. I could say I'm staying later today until 12:30, and Friday until 12:30. Is that okay?
Not really, because today I have a class. I have another class at 12,
Oh, okay.
and then Friday I'm off. I mean, I don't get off till 2 o'clock.
Gosh. Friday's pretty good for me. Do you want to do? I don't know. You have to give me some times for your schedule, and we'll see if we can work something out.
Okay, for Friday, I can
Want to get on
schedule something.
earlier, like say Friday, or come early Friday?
Let me see. I'm working that whole morning, but I can let you know to see if I can schedule something between around 12 o'clock to see if I can do something.
Email me some time slots that you have, and then I'll match it up with mine, and we'll get together.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else need some extra time that's not in class? Some help? Fabienne, how are you doing with things?
I'm good.
Cameron, I haven't heard much from you. How are you doing? Are you having any difficulties with any project?
No, I pretty much got everything.
Okay. Okay, so, okay, again, for the people who came in late, we have, our policy is, and a lot of instructors, professors are talking about this, that if you come into class, and if there's, unless you have a good reason, something's going on with your computer, you need to have a video up of yourself and be participating in class. So I'm just saying that because I have one person on the screen right now. Okay, so everybody's doing flying colors with project number, the first project, they're getting it done, and the second one, you feel, oh, you're into it and you're okay with it, right? Okay, so for this next project, I'm gonna put it up. I'm not gonna put a deadline on it. I mean, it's probably gonna be week 4, because I think it's pretty easy. The object of the whole thing is objective learning, is to learn more about the type tool. And on that project, you're going to be find a portrait. It could be like, I used Michelle Obama. I have to fix it, but I just took a portrait of Michelle Obama, and then I did the type over it, and it looks pretty cool. You can find maybe your favorite rapper. You can find your favorite star. And then you could do like a record lyrics if you want. You can do just any person, you know, and just have fun with it. Be creative. I just want you to use the tools. I can show you what I started. Let's see if I can get share screen. Anybody? I just want to hear. I want some feedback right now. Everybody.
Ready?
Let's go, Ms.
If
Kat.
I'm going too fast or you're getting it, I mean, this is a studio workshop that we're doing on a Zoom class, you know.
So, Ms. Kat, I have a question for you. So, if we were in class, would we be doing these assignments in class, or would they still be considered homework?
Well, I'm usually pretty chill, pretty easygoing type instructor, and I usually let students work on stuff in class.
Okay.
A lot.
Cool.
So because I want to be there to help you, because I know what it's like to start Photoshop. When I started it, my hair was on end. I had a hard time with it.
Okay.
And now I love it. So, so I like to be around. So if you're like struggling and you're like, oh, Ms. Kat, I can't get it, I want to be here to show you. I want you to flip the screen, share your screen, show me, and we'll figure it out together.
Okay.
Kayla, are you doing okay with it? Or you're not flipping out like me, right? Like I did?
No, say that again.
Are you doing okay? You're not flipping out like I did when I started, right?
No, I'm not flipping out. I'm
Good.
just gonna play with it. So, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Madrina, how are you doing? What? Oh wow, I like your background. Are you in the
Oh, I'm about to walk inside the house.
Oh, it's pretty. You see the sky.
Yeah. I'm still on project 1.
Okay.
But I'm almost done. I'm halfway through. I've already added the swimmer girl.
Good. Well, you know, and like I said, do your best on it. The objective is the whole learning objective of that project is I just want you to get acquainted with Photoshop. Pretty much it. So, you know, if it's not exactly perfect, but I can see you did it and you worked it, I give everybody 100 on that project. Just turn it in. Okay. And then in the second one, you know, if you're a little more creative and, you know, and I can see you're really getting into it, I'm definitely giving you, you get 100. And, you know, if I see that you didn't, you know, and then your score might come down if I don't know, everybody gets 100 pretty much in here. I mean, if you turn in your work, it's an easy A in this class, you know, it's just, we're here to have fun and learn how to use these tools. So, okay, Kiana, you're in good shape, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm good.
All right, Eddie, I have not heard from you today, my dear. Talk to me. Talk to us.
I'm pretty good as far as everything that's going on. I'm just following along on my computer.
Okay, where are you at on your work, your assignment?
I am currently working on the current project.
Oh, where I'd like to be?
Yeah.
All right, that's great. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be here soon. Okay, so all right. So I'm going to show you the Michelle Obama one that I started last night. I'd started playing around. I still have to do stuff to it. I haven't quite. I have to tweak it a little bit. This is where I'm at on mine. I started doing Michelle Obama, and it's, you know, the editing blend. It's pretty cool because like you can just like do different backgrounds, like it's just like blurring it. This needs some work because I did this like at 10 o'clock. I was about ready to fall asleep last night. But basically you just copy and pasting. This is in the text layer, it'll just do like the it's called text copy. And it's just random words that go in here. And you know, and like I said, I didn't do all the filters like make her posterize or black and white or whatever, but that's just, I just did that a few minutes before I went to sleep last night. So I don't want to overwhelm you right now. I'm going to put that up for next week for when you finish that other project. So any questions, thoughts, anybody wants to stick around? That's pretty much class today. If you want to stick around and work and stay with me and we'll work together, do so. If you think you're Lawson, you're here. Hey.
Man.
You need to hang out here until 12:30 if you don't have another class, okay?
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? If you think you were done and you think you got everything from class and you're comfortable with everything, you can wave goodbye, and I know that you're going to turn in all your projects this week. We're going to have class 11 o'clock Friday. See you then. If you need help, you want to work a little more, stay here. I'm just going to stay here until 12:30. Okay. But
I would say, Miss Cat, but I have to go get a run in because we haven't started ROTC, but I'm out of shape, so I gotta go run. I gotta force.
Yeah. I said, I feel you. I've been going to the gym last 3 weeks trying to.
Me too. I gotta force myself to get out here and get some miles in. So I will turn in my assignment.
Yay. All right. I look forward to seeing you on Friday.
Yes, ma'am. See you then.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Miss Cat. I'm gonna stay. I'm finishing up number 1 right now.
Oh, good. How's that going?
I am on this. Excuse me. I'm on this right here. So.
Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, you doing good.
And I'm following the steps. So.
Okay.
It's the video on my desktop, and then I'm editing on my laptop.
That's the way to do it. That's the way a lot of students did that last semester, and it really helps. Or they put it on their cell phone and they do it. You've got two different screens, so that's great. That's awesome. You can probably turn that in today, probably tonight, right?
Yeah, because my goal, excuse me, a lot of my classes are kind of free-handed. A lot of my professors were just like, I'm a post, you know, you have this day to turn in. This class and another class that I have is like classes where I have to like actually sit on video chat. But my goal overall today was to knock out all of your work for like the assignments that we have.
Okay, that's a good job. Thank you. And so what did you think about, so the text, don't worry about that text assignment. I haven't posted it yet.
I'm talking about the where I am, that one, or
Yeah,
where I want to be.
on where you'd like to be. Like,
Yeah.
just, it could be anything, you know, it's real open-ended, have fun. Put in a lot of layers in it. Put people in there that you want, like to be with you. Could be anything. Like I showed you examples on, if you look in the learning module, that was really simple one that she did one with, she just was at the beach. You know, I would like to see you guys, because I've really taken a lot more time with you guys in learning the tools. I want you guys to do a little more. I want you to push the, what do you call it? Push it a little further, so that my class next semester, so this is what my class did. So they have to up the game again. So I'm hoping you're gonna, you know, go crazy.
I am. I'm writing down my ideas right now so I don't lose train of thought while focusing on this one.
I'm gonna flip over to Lawson here for a second. He needs some help. So jump in if you need help. Just stay here and work for a little bit, and you ask me some questions if you want, okay? All right. Lawson, can I see your lovely face on screen?
Ma'am.
Your camera's at a weird angle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I gotta put it like this. I gotta tilt it to see me. Come. Let's see. In my head, that's probably where I can put it. I can stand up.
All right. So you're a football player, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're not playing this semester though, right? Are you in training?
What? Well, our season got pushed back to the spring because of
I heard that.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I was a redshirt last year, so I could play this year.
Are you training?
Yes,
you have to go train?
Well, yes, but I mean, I do it on my own time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like,
So
won't have like it
you
won't have
don't
like
have training camp or anything. Okay.
No,
All right.
man, not till September. I think it's when we come on campus.
All right. Well, talk to me where you are in this course. How are we going to help you be successful?
Well, yes, man. Well, I emailed Ms. Riley yesterday, and she sent me the link to set that up. So I set that up. So I should
are
be
you set up with Photoshop now?
Yes, ma'am. So I should be able to do all that. And so, and you pretty much like give me a layout of what we need to do. So.
Okay. And do you know where to go on the course? You know where to find everything, and you know how to do the video?
Yes, ma'am.
And is your computer sufficient to run Photoshop? Have you tried it yet?
No, ma'am. I was gonna try after this class.
Okay. Are you here till 12:30?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's do it now.
Okay.
I'll sit with you.
Let's see. See, so I'm gonna go back to the email. So let's see. So Adobe Creative Cloud says you now have access to all apps. So do I need to click get started? Yes, it says
Okay.
you now have access to all apps. Yes, man. It was the email from Adobe.
Okay. So do you have Photoshop downloaded on your computer now?
I'm not sure. Do I? Let's see. Let's see. Let me sign in first.
Miss
So
Madrina, if
how
you
do
need
I?
something, just put your hand up.
How do I download Photoshop?
All right. So I need to see, I'm going to make you a host. Do you remember what we did yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to make you a host, and then you're going to flip your screen. Okay.
All right.
So, Madrina, this is something really cool. On the right, on everybody's screen, I can't share it right now, but well, maybe I can. So the right-hand corner is like 3 dots. It says mute, and there's these 3 dots. So anytime that you're going to share a screen, you just make them the host. And then when we come back out of that, Lawson, you was able to flip it back to me, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You make the host, and then when you change the host, they're able to share the screen.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay.
We're all learning this together this semester, the Zoom thing, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Lawson, you get to share your screen. Show me what you're doing.
All right, let me see.
And I think Madrina should be able to see it too. Maybe she can help too.
Let's see. I forgot how to do it. I'm saying it was weird last time too. Like I would click share, and then when I gotta like go to options. Let me see. I forgot how to do that. Desktop. Share your entire screen. All right, can you see my screen?
Yep, you got it. All right, you're on Zoom.
Yeah, no, I can't. The thing at the top, I can't see some of my tabs.
Excuse me.
All right, so all right, saw your mail.
Oh, here you go.
Okay, so I can see.
Yeah.
So where do I go from here?
So you're gonna go up to the right-hand corner with those dots, right?
Where?
Was that right?
Yeah, and you click on Creative Cloud.
Yeah, Creative Cloud, the rainbow thing on the left-hand, right. Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
And then it'll I need to give me something to drink. It should pop up like a PS, and that, yeah, right there, Photoshop.
So I'll get out.
Yeah.
All right.
And then scroll down, and then he downloads, right?
Right here.
Yeah, and that's the only application you need to download.
Okay.
You don't want to, I don't want people downloading. Okay, yeah, send me the link. We email you a link so you can easily download in your.
We'll email you this link. So wait,
I don't know, what is this? We'll email you a link so that you can easily download on your desktop. Okay, is that where you got the email from Adobe? Do you have to go to your school email?
well, I don't know about the Photoshop, but
I'm asking Madrina because she's
okay.
done this. She went through all of this.
Say it one more time.
All right. Did you have to is this where you got didn't you get an email from from Adobe? What is this right here that he's showing me right here? So send me the link. He should be able to be downloading that right now. Oh, wait a minute. You're sharing.
I'm looking at it. I don't, we'll email you a link so you can check your email. What email do you have associated with your computer?
Talking to me?
Yeah, like,
He downloaded on his computer.
How do I move this thing at the top? I can't even see my tabs. I need to move this. Well, let me move it. Like, I'm trying to get to my tab. I can't even get to it because it's in the way.
minimize the screen. In the top right corner. Yeah, press that.
All right.
Yeah.
Where? Hold on. All right. So this one. This is the email that I
Get
got from
started. Oh, wait a minute. So using your email, no, well, that took him to that page.
I don't know. This is, did
All right,
I?
hit get started. I'm not sure he hit the right thing.
I think it takes us back. I think it takes me back to that other person.
All right, now go to up here. Go up here to that. I don't know why I'm.
It looks good, but it's not
Go
that
back
good.
up to those dots again.
Make sure it's from the
Create a cloud on the left here. Do that again. Yep. Oh wait, what's this tab up here that says Creative Cloud App Desktop up here?
This one?
Install Creative Cloud app. Oh wow, look at this. There's a quick link. It says install Creative Cloud link. Come over to the right side under, it says your account with your name.
Right
Yeah,
here?
try that. Oh, it wants you to send you a link, so we'll send you. Okay, just hit send me the link. See what happens. And it's probably your student account.
I think it's taking me to my. I think it's going to my regular email because it's going to Gmail. Yeah. Click that. You requested a link to download Creative Cloud.
Please note that this probably only work on a laptop. Okay, open.
Oh, so I'm sending the email?
Click on the link, see what happens, or put it in. Okay, you copy paste it. That's odd. I haven't seen one like that.
What in the world? What was that?
Madrina, you didn't have that experience, did you? I mean, you have to do all of that. You just downloaded it, right?
Yeah, I didn't have that experience.
Lawson, back out all that kind of stuff, all that stuff again. And I will tell you though that everybody had to play with this, so it's not.
Yeah, try. I think you should go
Just
to your actual app store on your computer.
Just scroll down and hit Photoshop, that symbol down there, right?
Where?
Just scroll down a little bit. Yeah. See, what's it say? Photoshop here. Scroll down.
Let me go back. I clicked it on accident. It says start for free.
Download. All right, Photoshop. Hit download right here. Just hit that. Okay, desktop apps won't work on your Chrome because it runs. Oh no.
Oh Lord. Is that what it is?
What kind of computer do you have?
See, I don't really know. Like, I'm not really sure, honestly. I just have like a Chromebook. I don't really know like what kind it is.
Yeah, that if you look on Blackboard and getting started, it gives you the minimum requirements to run Adobe.
Oh, really?
So that's a setback.
Does my computer not have that?
Sorry?
Does my computer not have that?
Yeah, you've got to have something that's got enough RAM, enough memory, and enough power to it to be able to run the software. I mean, this is not going to let you download it.
Okay. I can use does it work for MacBooks? Cause my mom's got a MacBook.
That's perfect.
All right, I could do that on there then.
Is that are you able to use it right now and do it now and get it going?
I don't know right now. I think my mom, she's like she needs she works for like Columbia College and she does like Zoom stuff. I think she's doing Zoom for right now.
Okay. Well, there's not much we can do right now.
Well, all right. So if I use the Chromebook and go to this this link on my email, it should work. If I do the same process.
It should download. That's how you download it.
All right. Well, then I should be able to do that then when
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She gets done about around 5, so I should be able to do that. At 5.
All right. Will you send me an email and let me know you did that, made it okay, and it's all right?
I mean, it should work. I mean, to be honest, that's probably why I've been having so many issues. I
Yeah,
might
just
need
send me an email so I don't worry about you.
I think, hey, to be honest, like that low key makes sense because like this is the only class I've been having trouble with like technology and stuff. So like, I guess my computer just not like I guess I don't have the right computer for this.
Yeah, Chromebook is not going to work. And like
Well,
the
dang,
minimum requirements is
I wish I would known that because I swear because I have 5 classes. This is the only class I couldn't do stuff with. So
Yeah.
like.
Well, if you go on Blackboard, you have to go and all the minimum requirements is on there, computer requirements, and to run Adobe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't really think it was. I thought my computer would work. I didn't think it was an issue. I guess it's my fault.
Okay. All right. Well, just send me an email later, and just let me know how you're doing, so I won't worry about you.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're going to be here on, like I said, I'll be here and be here at 11 o'clock on Friday.
On Friday, yes, ma'am. Can I stay? Can I stay a little longer on Fridays to make sure?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's just going to be a workshop day, and just people that need help. And we're going to hang
cool.
out like this, and I'm just going to help you work together.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, make me the host again.
All right, let's see. You want to make it?
All right.
Yep. Right. Now you can paint in the distance like this.
All right, Madrina, are we okay? I want to stop sharing right now.